Let's get this party started then. So let's talk about the James Charles losing subscribers. Nitch, do you want to kick this off?
I mean, I can do a little bit of it. Is it us talking? Are you any of you familiar with who James Charles is? I just want to.
I don't know this person, fortunately.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard the name somewhere, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so James Charles was a very upcoming, promising YouTuber built from the ground up, courtesy of another YouTuber that has tremendously put him through the ringer of positivity. I'm gonna say it that way. Shout outs all the time. Buy his product. Use promo code. Blah blah blah. She sponsor. He basically got to where he was at because of her. Now, as it turns out, he even surpassed her now because he was such a baby channel. He was younger, and in fact, this woman's husband has been, and like I said, someone easily in the video chat could probably give me her name. I can't remember off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. Even her husband was managing his accounts, or not like blogging in deeply, but giving him, like, telling him like how to do things. You know what I mean? Giving him to the point where even his previous manager didn't even teach him how to monetize his channel right. He was getting tons of views and only making like $100 a month or something like that. And with a flip of a switch, all of a sudden, he was pulling in thousands of dollars. It was stupid, silly stuff that, like all of us know how to monetize and do it, right? But this guy just didn't. He was all about makeup and everything, and that's what James does. Mm-hmm. So I guess to skip it to where we're at now, he is his true side is slowly leaking. A lot of people speculated it because in the past, he even went on tour, even now, and he's charging, a few tiers, as you will. The minimum tickets maybe like $100, and then somewhere between like I think like $75 to like $500. He met some backlash, and he said, "Hey, I got to get paid. Buying the venue. You know what I mean? Like, I got to make some profit." And true fans understand, and we don't want to undermine our YouTube worth. So he got a free pass, and a lot of people defended him.
Okay.
However, this woman that, remember I said, gave him shout-outs and treated him so well, even had him at her wedding. She got married.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So he was at the grand table. He might have been one of the best peeps. Don't quote me on that part. But he has this thing where he loves straight men. He's gay. Okay, for the record. But he loves to see if he can turn a straight man gay. Like that's his angle. I'm telling you that he's into that. And that's true. Like, remember, like I said, I used to be, I used to hang out with a bunch of LGBT people. I used to hang out at a gay bar a lot back, like a few years ago, because we only had one in town, and that's a different story. And like I said, I'm personally straight, but I believe in their rights, Anyways, so some of them do that, and he's one of those people. And he had a thing for the waiter there. And he would not let it go. And he, around the table of the married and the best groomers, blah, blah, blah people, he's like, I want that waiter, blah, blah, blah. He was like, just, acting a fool at the table. And they're like, dude, they're like, he's straight, and he's like, well, who cares? I'm a celebrity. I could do what I want. Like, he was, you could tell, like, he blew up too fast. So, anyways.
Okay, so this is pretty much a case of, celebrity-itis, pretty much, where, like, I'm famous now, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm sorry, continue. I digress.
No, that's cool, man. I like the commentary in there. So, in a nutshell, she now finally put her foot down and said, you know what? All this has gone to your head. I made you, in a sense. She didn't say it that way, but she's like, I can't be there for you anymore. And that's just one story. There is another one now where he's even going after just because that waiter, there's other underage people now. He is 19, for the record. So in a sense, he's still a kid. You know what I mean? How 18 with a 15-year-old is, in my book, still that's nothing. In my book, I don't see that as pedophilia, just for the record. If you're 18, 15, it's a 3-year thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some year-olds trying to get with a 15-year-old. Anyways. Yeah. So he's also going after others. He's got, like I said, he's got this thing with trying to get with straight men, trying to make them do stuff. And of course, he uses his celebrity privilege to do so. And it's being called out now. And that's why his channel is bleeding.
It's essentially he pretty much exposed himself for the most part, or she exposed him.
I like that.
Celebrity-itis. He grew up way too quickly. It's like an elephant in must. You get that shit too early, you start going crazy, think you're king of the world. I think this is kind of the yeah, he blew it too fast and it went to his head. I can make a straight man gay. I'm just like, okay, bro, like chillax with that shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, and so I understand her point though. She's like, okay, I think I created a monster, and that's, you know, I'm pretty sure that's kind of what she's thinking, but she's not going to say that. But effectively, yes. So, and the fact that he's 19 years old doesn't surprise me. He's a kid. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So, hopefully, he may learn something from this. But I don't think it's going to be the same to know people. Okay, people are probably going to look at you differently now. That's a problem with being famous. You know, you are going to be well known. So, for you to put that shit back together is going to be extremely difficult. So,
and here's the thing, like I said, I'm not defending this person. I didn't even know who this person really was until the media, you know, all this drama. I'm gonna say it this way: it's just like Jake, just like Logan, just like KSI. When you and Justin Bieber, for the record, they're all young. They have a lot of time to learn. There's going to be a redemption phase. I feel the good thing is, and like I said, I am not encouraging anyone to forgive him or abuse him further. I think this is a good wake-up call earlier to teach him, because by him being outspoken like that and him getting caught, perhaps his brain, and I hope he does it for the betterness, not just to kind of chameleon his way through back to on top. Yeah, I hope it really teaches him, because
some humility.
All of us make mistakes. Yes, he needs to learn this, because I can tell you guys stories when I was younger. It was something similar. The difference is though, I didn't have how many million subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I had to learn the hard way with things. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not defending him. I'm hoping that he really does learn his lesson, and maybe down the road we all can forgive him as a human being, because I personally come from that belief system, to try your best to understand, especially when they're young, to just give them a chance.
Yeah, exactly. That's all the more reason why we should, you know.
Going to say by any chance.
Yeah,
so that's my take.
No. Okay, let's talk about Epic Game Store.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay, issues about Epic Game Store. Let's say the Telltale series, like The Walking Dead, like from seasons one to the final season. Yeah, I know Telltale's ran out of business and stuff. I wish I should have got it on Steam back before Telltale put it up. Instead, they bought it from Epic Game Store, which I'm really disappointed. It was good at the start, and then once I was ready to play finals for some reason, Epic Game Store corrected my file, maybe go back to episode 1, which is very sad. And they put up some games like they go to Epic, such as Metro Exodus. It goes to Epic Store, and now they put up Rocket League sometime by the end of the year and go to Epic Games Store. It's like, are you kidding me? Why is Epic Games doing that? Is it that stupid?
That is very confusing, I guess, the way I haven't honestly logged into Epic in a while. I think the last time I did was to play Fortnite, and what was that, like 4 or 5 months ago? I will, however, admit I am enjoying, I don't know, sorry, not to like derail this. I'm enjoying the free games they're offering like every few months. So that's all I do is I log in, nab that free game, and I'm almost, you know what? I should have built another email and just took all those games for free. And then sell the account for, even if it's $20, man. Shit, take a game.
Oh, that's not all about Epic. That's not all for Epic Game Store. Borderlands 3 is coming to Epic Game Store exclusive until 6 months later comes Steam. It's like, why Epic Game Store first? Why can't it just come multiple PC? Like, why couldn't it come Steam also?
They're paying an exclusive right. The good thing is that what we're experiencing now, and I know to you it's frustrating. It's called it's marketing or competitiveness.
Naturally, yeah.
As a competitor. Before, Steam didn't have a competitor. So you know what they did is, and this is the biggest reason why a lot of people are going to Epic more. If you look at the payout, remember how we get paid on YouTube with our ads? Like, you know, YouTube takes this amount, we get this amount with ads. Steam works the same way. They go, hey, you want to release your game Cats and Rainbows on my channel? Okay, well, I'm going to take 40% of your profit, or 30. Maybe it's 30 for Steam, right? So if you sell a game for $10, Steam makes $3 every time just for buying the game, right? And then you get the other $7. Now, Epic comes in. Now they got a competitor saying, you know what? I only want 10%. So, you know, if you sell a game for $10, I only want $1. I'm the dollar store now. You know what I'm saying? You get $9 out of that. And now how about this? I give you $500,000.
The dollar store now.
Exclusive at my store for 6 months first, and then after that, you're free to do whatever you want. See what I mean? It's competition. Now Steam has to step up their game. They have to go, oh, these guys are only charging 10%. So now look at, here's what happens. When you have a free market, Johnny, the developers will win. Because that's good. Because what that does, the developers are actually getting more money in their pocket. Because now this also can discourage them from doing loot boxes and stuff. I'm not going to get too much into that. You guys know your own history on that. But now the developers are actually going to get more money, so they get paid. We know they work countless hours. So now they're actually getting what's rightfully theirs. I'm not saying a host doesn't deserve to get some of the pie, but I feel Steam needs competition to up their game and to be good. It's okay.
Oh,
My best example is imagine playing red light, green light with 1 3-year-old. Okay, you say green light, and the kid will only take 1 step and stop. I didn't even say red light yet, right? So the kid's just standing there, and I'm like, what that? Red light? Okay, they're green light. They take 2 steps again and stop. They don't even have to, like, wait for red light. What's the point? They're going to win no matter how much they take their time. You get my point? Like, it's that type of analogy. If I lost you, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, personally, I'm not a PC gamer because I don't really have a PC, and it's not really my thing. So I don't have much to elaborate on this. But I just everything Nick said. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's about time. Healthy competition is what's going to really, boost their shit up. So to speak. But
capitalism is good when done right.
Definitely.
We need competition because that forces people to get off their butts. And now, like I said, they're not monopolizing anymore. They have now they have to reduce that. I take 40%.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was saying before, yeah. So I think we should just get to the next topic, which is our guest would like to elaborate on, which is the ProJared's wife. So Sam, spotlight's on you. The spotlight's on you.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about what's going on with ProJared. I gotta tell you, I am really upset for what he did to his wife.
All right, let's hear it.
Before we go forward, for those that don't know who ProJared is, would you like to give a background of him? I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page and understands who this is. If not,
Well, I didn't really watch his videos that much, but all I knew is he is a game reviewer, and he does like sort of like let's plays and playthroughs and on his other channel called ProJared Plays. But on his main channel, ProJared, he basically reviews games and other stuff. But I used to like him because of his reviews and when he did with his other channel, which he did was the last time when I watched it, he was playing it was Mario's Game Gallery, which I always thought it was funny when he did the drinking game. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I remember him from Screw Attack days, if you remember that, when he was with the same people who do Death Battle. He was a part of their company at once, and then he split off into his own thing.
Yeah, I thought I heard about that as well. I didn't entirely knew it was part of Death Battle, but yeah.
No, but Screw Attack, Rooster Teeth, Screw Attack.
Yeah, got you.
Battle.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
Go ahead, Sam. Keep going.
Yeah. So, I think it happened probably yesterday when it happened, when all of a sudden something gone downhill when coming from his fans that are like underage, like probably 15 or 16. ProJared had the nerve just to doing this to send he's sending photos of himself, like nude photos of him in front of the minors.
Yeah, that's
shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
I was like really pissed off when this happened because they're 15 and 16. I'm like, Oh my god!
What?
And here comes.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. You have a lot of passion, and here's the thing: is
I was just gonna say.
I believe. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, was this 100% confirmed that he actually did do this?
Yeah, when I looking at the other videos when they talking about ProJared and looking at the tweets and when I looking at his Twitter and what Heidi posted about ProJared before I get to Heidi, oh my god. When he posted nude photos of himself to the fans who are like not only the girls but also the minors too.
The preteens, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be like ranting about this, and
That's fine.
all I gotta say to you, ProJared, is what the fuck is wrong with you?
Straight up.
He's a sick bastard.
If I can make one quick connection, ProJared, kids, nudity, 2+2
equals horror.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for the record, equals.
Yeah, do you see the connection I was trying to make there, Jared?
Yes.
Equals 6-inch sub or what?
Yes.
You're a Subway joke. Sorry. There was some Subway in there. I knew it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the connection I was trying to make because I'm like, okay, ProJared, okay, what do you do with his wife? And the minute she said that, I'm like, okay, there's a correlation there. But Sam, I'm sorry. Please continue. I just have to make that.
Yeah.
We do try to some light of things, so don't take it offensive if we crack jokes because we're still serious though.
It's fine. It's
our mental therapy, kind of how we
know how serious this is because
it is. It is.
I was
serious,
just
very.
Because I feel really disappointed with ProJared for what he did to his fans, and probably one of those reasons why he's losing a lot of subscribers.
I bet.
Yeah, from what I saw is he was bleeding almost 200,000 now. I know 100,000.
Actually, over 1 million. But now,
I know what's his nuts was losing 1 million. James Charles, he lost 1 million subs. I know that for sure. I didn't know ProJared was losing 1 million as well. I'm gonna look it up real quick, but yeah, for sure.
I also gotta look up on Social Blade to see how much subscribers ProJared lost. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
I'll look it up. You can keep talking, girl. You got this. Keep going.
I just gonna look at Social Blade and looking up ProJared and his other channel, ProJared Plays. Okay, ProJared.
All right. Shorty said, "Is ProJared just Subway Jared in disguise?"
Oh my god!
200,000 subs about he's lost. He's bleeding.
200,000? How much? 200,000?
You see the big red check, their marks on that Social Blade? That's why we call it bleeding. That when I said that earlier, I don't know if you understood that, Ivan. I was like, he was bleeding.
I got you.
I was looking on Social Blade on ProJared. It's on his main channel. On Thursday, he lost the total of subs he lost is 102,702 subscribers.
And for like between
1 day.
In 1 day.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And looking at the last 30 days, he lost almost like close to 200,000 subscribers.
Okay, it's ProJared Plays channel. Is that what you're looking at?
No, that was his main channel.
Okay, what's his current channel that he's losing subs at?
The one I was talking about, it was his main channel, ProJared. He lost almost 200 subs for the last 30 days. Now I'm gonna look on ProJared Plays.
Oh, okay.
Oh my Right now on ProJared channel, he now has 840,126 subscribers. That was for the past few days. That's a lot.
That is a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he lost half that much. And
I mean, it's crazy because the last time he had like over 1 million subscribers, and now it's gone. Now on ProJared Plays, however, I think he has 300,000 subscribers, but now it's 246,206
in a day. Dude. This was all within 24 hours, right?
Actually, on Thursday, it's 39,710 subscribers. That was a few days ago as the total subscribers he lost. But now on last 30 days, it's 67,259. That's for the last 30 days on the ProJared Plays.
So question. So was there any? So like, did someone expose him of doing this, or like what's the whole thing behind it? Like what's
what's so far behind on that, but another reason why why he losing a lot of subs. It's not only he posting news to the minors, but also he cheated on his wife Heidi.
That doesn't surprise me.
He was always up with that. Was it Holly? Was her name?
Yes, that's Holly.
You're obviously more educated, so I just want to throw it out there. Yes.
Holly lost that Hollywood.
I remember. Yeah, Hollywood if she could, you know.
And when I remember correctly, Holly is one of Heidi's friends.
Damn, yo. I don't want to go personal into this, but I can do it in like 20 seconds or less if you don't mind.
I mean, Heidi should do better than that because, I mean, if she has a problem with Jared, she has to stop Holly from Jared because this is so not right. Being cheated on, that is so not right.
It's not right at all. And honestly, knowing that what he's been doing to showing all these inappropriate stuff to little kids, I don't think she would even want to be with him anyway. I think he deserves no women after that. Nobody. So that's just horrible. But please continue, I digress.
Yeah, so if I oh my god, it's now I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
You remember the cosplays that he dressed as Sailor Mercury?
Yeah.
Dude, Sailor Mercury is my favorite. It's got to be those long legs. I don't know why. I was
remember
I was young too once.
I love Neptune.
I'm all about
to be honest, guys, what was your opinion? What was your opinion when he did that cosplay?
Oh, I honestly don't remember it. When I was like 14 or 15, I saw Sailor Moon for the first time in Japanese, and I had a thing for Jupiter because I'm tall. I'm like 6'2". So when I saw her, I was like, "Oh man, she's beautiful." I was like, "She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." Her and Mars. I was like, "I don't know."
Sailor Mars is brown.
I'm just saying. She's big. Back then she was.
She's big. Honestly,
they need to make like an older version now to catch up with some of us. We all grew up.
I mean, since we're on this topic, I have to say I've always had a thing for Neptune. I thought she was really pretty. I just love Neptune. I don't care about her relationship with Saturn. I mean, with Uranus, but I've always had a thing for Neptune. I thought she was really pretty. Like she was just a sweetheart.
I have a thing for Uranus.
That's who I am. I'm also a sweet person. I love another sweet woman. You know what I mean? So I've always had a thing for her. All right. That's going off on the tangent. I apologize.
I have a thing for Uranus.
What? Pause.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it that
way.
Oh
my gosh.
You left it wide open, man. You left it wide open. Sorry.
No.
You left it wide open. Jesus, the
I didn't say Uranus. I say Uranus. That's why I said it that way.
I'm just.
Oh my god.
You dirty
I told you we're not a PC friendly channel. Just for the record, like we joke, We mean good. We just.
I know. I was
sorry.
just going on just for how I feel about ProJared and
No,
how
please continue. We're sorry. Please continue with
it's
ProJared.
okay. Yeah. Now I know Sailor Mercury is not my favorite character from Sailor Moon, but Sailor Mars. But in my opinion, with that cosplay, I don't think it's that great on him because isn't that cosplay be fit for women, not dudes?
Well, it depends. Nowadays, a lot of controversy or men or women. Or,
I mean, I didn't mean to be sexist or anything, but with ProJared,
I mean, it's true. I mean, you're kind of right. I mean, that's a women type of cosplay.
I agree with you. I just know there's some people out there that are like very you know what I mean? Like it's a very
I mean, there's nothing wrong, but there's nothing wrong with men dressing up in women cosplays. But with ProJared, I think that's because of his I don't know when he if you remembered his expressions when he did the faces like that, it's a little strange to me. I mean, I didn't get to catch up with things when I just looking on the videos when people thought that ProJared when he made those faces, he kind of reminded me of probably one of those cartoon characters or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, onto the serious thing about the whole
I looked it up. Here, everybody. This is exactly what she's talking about.
Ew.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry,
and I found one of them on his Instagram.
Oh man,
that was an instant.
Yeah, this childhood.
That's what that was.
Yeah, that wasn't Buzzkill. That was a childhood destroyer.
That was definitely weird when he made that cosplay selfie.
It wasn't even honestly the All right, you threw up. He also said Uranus just makes it sound like a golden shower fetish. What the fuck? I swear, all these people, all y'all, you are all sick. Okay, looking at that picture.
I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain.
Ew, stop.
To it, don't it?
Okay. Okay. To go back on topic. Okay. Wait.
These people crazy.
Okay, to go back on topic, the fact that he is actually dressed as Mercury doesn't bother me, but that pose just makes it worse. That the stretch out legs.
That was the pose. That was his. But
if he just did her traditional transformation pose, where cross-sided legs and her arms like this, I would be like, okay, that's too much. But that pose just destroyed the whole thing. But again, I'm sorry for that tangent. Please continue. What's your point?
It's fine, but yeah, the pose definitely the problem with it. But this is not the main issue with ProJared. It's the whole cheating incident with which I feel sorry for Heidi. Because when I looking at her tweets and I read a lot of it and ProJared when he made that post about the relationship problems between him and Heidi, this should not be posted on Twitter because I feel like it's too personal.
I agree.
And I could see why ProJared hasn't been making videos that much because I knew there's gonna be fighting going on and there's gonna be relationship issues going on because I think that I heard correctly ProJared was manipulative and he was abusing Heidi.
Physically abusing or all sorts of abusing like that.
I think he's not physically abusing but verbally abusing her, I think.
Okay. Well, that was just kind of a nitpick question, but it's just it matters. It's in the sense that any form of abuse is bad. Especially verbal abuse can be just as bad as any mental or physical abuse because
verbal abuse is probably worse. I randomly got punched in the head right at high school or junior high. I got into a fight. That doesn't affect me forever, right? But you take the way I was brought up by some people on the side of my family that my mom trusted to watch me. That shit's with me forever. You know what I'm saying? They would say. So like,
I mean,
I totally agree. To me, verbal abuse is way worse.
It is. It's
mental
bullshit. They don't know shit.
To me, mental abuse is worse than verbal abuse because I've been verbally abused in school. But I can handle being cursed out. I don't care. Say whatever you want to me. But if you just take that psychologically and just put that shit in my brain, that's much worse. That stay with you more. So in my opinion, that's even worse.
I guarantee you still remember some of the quotes those assholes said to you to this day.
I do.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, exactly. But if you get into a fight, it's like whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Wounds heal. Wounds, bruises heal. Mental scars never freaking heal.
Unfortunately, your brain has a sponge. Our bones, they heal. Our brain doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm late for looking at Twitter, but I found his post and it was a few days ago. And this is what he said. My wife Heidi and I have filed for divorce. I know this may come as surprising and upsetting for many of you, but know that we do this so that we may both seek happiness for ourselves. During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, and gossip going around. I ask that you make your own observations and come to your own conclusions. I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part and couples therapy together. With that said, this is all I plan on stating publicly regarding this matter: Heidi's privacy, mental well-being, and discretion, I think that's what I said, has always been and will remain my highest priority through all this. It is my hope that we both exit this marriage with style and grace. I plan on continuing to do everything I can on my part to make this happen. Thank you for your understanding, patience, kindness, and respect for our privacy. That's all he says in this.
All I'm gonna say is, based on what you told me that he's done, it doesn't surprise me that he's getting a divorce with Heidi. And honestly, actions speak louder than words. So, dude, don't just type it and expect to be like, okay, we understand. No, okay, we're gonna start talking about it and start thinking. So, if you mean by your words, prove it. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. But you're 100% right about that. It's wrong what he's done.
Yeah, and I think what's also known that Jared was also a liar.
Naturally,
he's lying through his ear just towards Heidi. And when people lie to me, it's one of my biggest pet peeves because I can't stand people who lie constantly.
I mean, it's one thing about yeah.
That is so true.
I mean, when it comes to serious types of lies, I can't stand. But if you lie about you put a cookie in your jar and I caught you, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But but seriously though, there's lies that are wrong.
Speak for yourself, man. That's my fucking cookie, bitch.
Oh yeah.
No, but seriously though,
and I hope that Jared will go to jail for that for being a pedophile towards minors, for posting nudes in front of the fans.
Yeah, that's the point that gone too far.
And what is he like? 32 or actually, I think he's 30. I think he's like 33 now.
That's no better. That's still disgusting.
Yeah, he is 33. What I'm seeing, so he's like my age then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
I thought aren't you 40?
Shut yourself, nigga. Get out of here with that bullshit, man. Yo, couch, man. Fuck your couch.
You left that door open.
F your
that
couch.
Is just really sick of Jared what he did, because I was right when I looked up ProJared. His birthday was August 28th, 1985. Yeah, he is 33, but he just doesn't really care because he just wanted to he just wanted to get more fans anyway. But he's doing it worse.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
He's definitely not. All I know is I made a little poem for him. Are you guys ready?
Oh, let's hear it.
This is the ProJared poem. Ready?
Oh god, it's gonna be good.
Sleazy man by moonlight.
Oh my god,
Losing
stop.
clubs by daylight. He is a cheater through his whole life. He is the one named Jared Buffoon. He is the one named Jared Buffoon. He is the one Jared Buffoon.
That was a good one.
All right. There we go. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
You should have done a Jared Fogle reference in that. That would have been even funnier. The 6-inch sub reference. That would have been better.
Oh, 6-inch subs, but no.
Yeah,
I don't want to get that. I know what you mean, but that'd be too raw. You're right.
You should have. Like I was waiting for that to happen. I'll like make that reference. I'm like,
I should just make a quick video of that, like ProJared reaction video, and just sing that song with. I'll find the track, like in a karaoke version, it has no lyrics, and just sing it. Like, I'm gonna start doing this. And like,
you should do it.
I even got a wig. I even got a bunch of wigs. You remember that? Because I do a bunch of funny shit. Like,
oh yeah, do that.
He had a bunch of anime wigs, and there's some of them I still have. So like, I totally could just like put them on and be like.
Do that. Yeah. Oh man. So Sam, is there any more you want to elaborate on this, or
Well, there's nothing much I could say, but before I stop mentioning about ProJared, because all I gotta say is I'm actually gonna miss the old ProJared, because the way he changes, it disappoints me. How do you guys feel about the current ProJared?
Disgusted. Yeah.
Because when I used to watch ProJared's videos, he wasn't like that.
Well, to be real, he was like that the whole time.
But I just really don't know, because I'm sort of new to ProJared's videos, because I started watching ProJared, I think probably ever since I was like probably in my early 20s. But yeah, this is really disappointing.
You don't mind me asking.
For what he did to his wife, and I was really disgusted, and I feel sorry for Heidi. Hopefully she'll get more support, because for what she's going for what the shit she's going through with Jared. Yeah, I honestly feel sorry for her.
Yeah, it's not easy. Just to put it in perspective, though, just because now he got caught, we can't assume that he just got caught the first time. This probably isn't the first rodeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff is coming out of the woodwork. There's one for sure I know. She's like, I'm like 18 or 19 now, but when I was 16, there was some. So 3 years for sure he's been doing this. So we have to understand, how long has he been doing this? Now he's sorry. I mean, I haven't heard a response from him, but the facts are for sure 3 years minimally he's been doing this. We all know he's been doing this longer. You see what I'm saying? So while you're watching him, I mean, just think about it, you know? So while you're watching him, and if you remember some of his videos, he said how to, and this was in one of his videos. I can't remember. God, I remember seeing this video a long time ago. But he said, like, a broken marriage out of 10. Like, he used to rate, remember when he ranked games and videos and stuff? He would say, like, I ranked this game a broken marriage out of 10. Or how to get this person not to attack you, cheat on your wife. Like, he legitimately left these little, like, there was some subtle, like, my brain now is going crazy. He had some subtle shit he said throughout this all, and it was like, wow, it was there the whole time. Like, I'm not joking. And it's interesting. You go back and find some of those videos, and I'm sure somebody probably knows in the comments or whatever. But he said this stuff, and he was saying it casually joking, but it was actually like true. Like that's the really creepy part, is like when some people joke, you gotta ask yourself, like, are they really joking? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that's the creepy part about it all. It's like,
yeah. At first, I thought it would be a joke when he did when he posted nude photos of himself in front of minors, but it turned out it's not a joke at all.
he actually said that too, that he as a joke, and oh my god, wow.
And doing it to his
Like, he
fans.
really did,
Who thinks
though,
that's a joke?
Oh my! If he's doing it to his fans that are like 15 or 16, that was sick.
Yeah, it's like like Shorty said, it's like how 21 Savage left clues that he was actually British all along. That's so true.
Oh, it's with ProJared. He was originally from Wisconsin, and
Yeah.
And he joined YouTube, I think, way back in 2006. I was like really young. I was like, I was only 13 when he started joining YouTube.
Yeah.
But
How the mighty have got fucked so badly.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Like, it's karma. It's karma in today's world, because when you mess up today's world, your fans and people actually hold you accountable. Look at Bill Cosby. Like, if the internet was around 20, 30 years ago, he would have got stomped a long time ago. You know what I mean? He was able to live his whole life getting away with everything up until, well, now he's old. Like, it's too late. The damage, everything's, you know what I mean? He lived his life. He's going to die in a golden mansion. The golden prison. He goes to the celebrity privilege prison.
Yeah.
He ain't going to real prison.
If that was the case back then, kids would have definitely have been saying the darndest things once they found out the shit he's been pulling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So now people are being held. You can't be You can't be pulling that shiza.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, and this is definitely the subject of or even the title of the video. If it's about ProJared, it was a ProJared drama, or even like the titles of the video saying ProJared in a nutshell.
Yeah, in a nutshell, he's dirty. He's a yeah.
Yeah, and he's also a pedophile.
Yeah, naturally.
I hope people will call the police on him and get arrested for posting nude photos like this in front of minors.
Yeah, exactly. Nidge, is there anything you want to elaborate on this as well, or?
As far as ProJared goes, like I said, I remember him back when he worked with, Wiz and Boomstick from Death Battle. Dude. Literally, they employed him. But after a while, he broke off on his own because he's like, well, after a while, when you build a big enough user base, you don't need, your parent company anymore. They made him popular. And then after that, he's like, I don't need you guys anymore. It was a mutual agreement to leave because the contract was up. Just like Hyun's Dojo. He used to make the original DBX. It was actually called 1 Minute Melee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Ivan? Yeah, he left too. So I remember way back then the ProJared thing, and I remember a few things here and there, and it's really disappointing just to kind of see how a lot of people, it's like, and here's the biggest thing, what I tell younger audiences for sure, and you all need to take heed, is that don't emulate anybody online. Be yourself. I get it, like, or at most, go by the golden rule of one of my favorite songs personally is Linkin Park, Leave Out All the Rest. I'm not saying you need to apologize, you know what I mean, like that, but like take all the goodness out of someone and leave out all the rest, Like ProJared, if any of you had a positive moment, take that, but leave out all the rest. Like, I'm not saying feel sorry for him or be there for him, but just keep the most positive things and move on. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. But emulating people, it's a very dangerous slope in today, because look at the first person we talked about, James. A lot of people look up to that person. It's
another case of, celebrity-itis, like I said before. It's just like,
yeah, the reason why I didn't join at first because I don't know. I really don't know James, and I never heard of him, but when I just checked like a lot of subscribers, when I looked at over 1 million subscribers, this just reminded me of the Fine Brothers when it happened back like 3 years ago of React World. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
there. They actually attacked my channel when that came out. That's when I started, actually, like a few months before that, and I was getting traction. And they were trying to bully my channel. So I made a video about it. You guys can search if you want. It's called like Fine Bros Attacks Drunk FX or whatever. Remember I changed my name to my channel.
Are they still relevant as a YouTube channel?
Yeah, they
Well,
bounced back.
yeah. I mean, they they don't do that anymore. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened when me and Johnny are reacting to one of their videos. The Fine Brothers actually comment on my video, and they actually liked it. They would like to.
It's awesome.
They said they would like to see. They would like to see me react more to the videos. Wow, man, that's nice of them.
I started reacting to Fine Brothers as well.
What you could have done is try to catch a contract with them though too. I know, granted, you'd have to give them a cut, but they would throw you in the front line. You know what I mean? Getting promoted is not a bad thing. You know, say, hey, okay, fine, for 6 months I'll do it. Slide me some cheese, and then after that you can go off on your own. You know what I mean? Because your channel will be boom on your own.
I was actually surprised that they found my videos. I'm like, how did they find my videos if they're that famous?
Oh yeah.
They look for young talent, you know, cute young people.
Because they looking at people because they looking at people reacting to their videos. They're probably looking at the videos randomly, and they found my video. I think that's how they
I sometimes react to Fine Brothers, only game related content.
So how many of all of us actually had that actual content creator comment on one of your videos? Because I've only had one person did it, and that was one of the animators for the Ruby versus Ragnar DBX. That's like my only one, but I'm sure everyone else has a couple more. Hello?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. That was but yeah. So yeah, there was. I have nothing much to say about ProJared's, and so I pretty much done. So that's all I gotta say. So I was hoping I hope ProJared will get caught someday.
Yeah, hopefully he gets caught and have an actual 6 foot long right in jail. Because that's what he deserves.
Oh my. Eat fresh.
Okay. And I will stop watching ProJared's videos after this happened.
Yeah, good. All right. If there's one thing I will say, if there's potentially, if there's a way for him to actually be redeemed in some way, then by all means, God, I hope he does. But at the same time, as of right now, he has an extremely uphill battle for himself because very few people can come back from that. For those who can, a great job. But for this dude, I mean, granted, if he is, it's one thing to send pictures to kids, but if he's actually in the acts, that's a completed wrong game. No redemption, no remorse for anybody who does that kind of disgusting shit.
Pretty sure the picture part still to me is like
it's still bad. It's still horrible. But way bad.
Sending pictures to me is basically first base, and they're planning to get a home run.
Yeah.
Their mindset. That's just my opinion.
No. You're right. I'm just saying my opinion, but you're right. It's horrible nonetheless. It's disgusting. But I'm just saying, I'm just being nice here. Maybe there'll be a silver lining for him. Hopefully, him and his wife can reconcile. But ultimately, he should be held accountable for that because that's nasty. So yeah.
We have a comment here for Mario Fangirl. It says, "Are you